So our topic for today is all about arts and crafts of Southeast Asia. So there are many arts and crafts present in different countries in Southeast Asia. First country we're going to talk about is Thailand. Thailand is very famous with its lantern festivals. There are two festivals that is held in Thailand. First is the Sky Lantern Festival, wherein it is made out of rice paper with bamboo frame which contain a fuel cell or small candle. Next is the Loy Krathong Festival. It is held on the night of 12th moon, full moon, and believed to have the brightest and most spectacular celebration. They're similar in our festival here in the Philippines. It is called as the Giant Lantern Festival in San Fernando, Pampanga, also known as Tigligan Parul, and takes place in mid-December in the city. Next country is the Laos. In Laos, their famous craft is paper making. They made by hand and in the wider region of over 700 years using the local saa or mulberry tree. The saa paper is used for calligraphy and decorations for umbrellas, fans, and kites. Now, they use it as a decoration for lampshades, writing papers, greeting cards, and bookmarks. Next country is Cambodia. The handicrafts in Cambodia is part of their culture, their traditional culture, where their livelihood of the highlanders are made of baskets, jars, pottery, and other tools in their daily life. Highlanders are those indigenous people represent the 1.4% of population of Cambodia. They are living in the remote or rural areas living in the country. The next country is the Vietnam. Vietnam is famous with its silk painting. Their medium equipment is the silk. It is one of the most popular form of art in Vietnam. In the 19th and 20th century, French influence and absorbed into Vietnamese art. The Vietnamese silk paintings are typically showcases those countrysides, landscapes, pagodas, historical events, and scenes of daily life. You can see in this picture is an example of the silk painting in Vietnam. Next is the Indonesia. Indonesia is very popular with its shadow puppetry, where wayang in modern Indonesia language means show or perform, where kulit means skin. Others say that wayang is also attributed into the Indonesian word bayang, which means shadow. So in the Indonesia, they make the shadow puppetry by means of the shadows. Here is the example of the Wayang Kulit or the shadow puppetry. It is a type of shadow puppet play performed around in the Indo Malayan and archipelago, tracing its origin to India. It is a traditional Gamelan orchestra that accompany the storytelling of this play. It is derived from Javanese Hindu Buddhist tradition, where handcrafted leather puppets are depicted by epic stories of the gods in the shadow play. Here is an example of the puppet. The puppets are made from the buffalo and goat hide and mountain of bamboo sticks. So the puppets came in all sizes, ranging in 25 centimeters to 75 centimeters. The characters are usually represented by several versions in a set. The best puppet or the best part of the buffalo are to be made in the puppet are the young female water buffalo, and it can occur and take place in up to 10 years. The puppet show are, you can't make a puppet show without a puppet master. The puppet master is called dalang, who move the puppet behind a cotton linen screen in a shadow play. The dalang, or the puppet master, tells and interprets and voices for each character, producing sounds with speech and movements. The most shadow play is based on two epic stories. From India is the Mahabharata and its sister's work, the Ramayana. And in the Balinese and Javanese have combined the Hindu stories with its mixed folklore. And next, in Malaysia, they are famous with their kites. And it is named as Wow kite. Its wings are similar to an Arabic letter, pronounced as wow. The kite making tradition comes naturally to Malaysian people. The farmers use kites as scarecrows in the fields as mean to their children to sleep, and so they could work without a little interruption. The famous kite festival is called as Pasir Gudang International Kite Festival. They celebrate their kite festivals annually to encourage more tourists and to visit their country. And the last country is the Brunei. The Songkok is widely worn in Indonesia, Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, and southern Philippines, where mostly among are the Muslim males. It is their formal attire in such weddings, feasts, funerals, or other festive occasions such as the Muslim Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. There are three types of Songkok. The first one is the Dastar, which it is a piece of cloth with tied around the head. Here's an example of the Dastar. Next is the Kopiah. Kopiah is a type of cap made from velvet. Here are the two examples of the Kopiah. And last is the Tangkolok or serban. It resembles as a turban and it is typical headdress in the Middle East. It is mostly silver and gold. That's all for today. Thank you.